What's up, guys? Today is October 28th, 2013. I have decided to start a little video series kind of on my updates for my clients. Every week, 2 times a week, I have my clients send me their updates and everything, what's going on with them. So after getting a couple questions from a few of my clients regarding, how I'm doing, how my macros are, how much I weigh, and stuff like that, I've decided that it'd be a good idea, because obviously there was an interest, to put out a little series on my updates as your coach. This will be the first update of many. I will most likely be putting out an update probably every 2 weeks, because it will help hold me accountable as well. If I'm required to check in with all of you guys, it's definitely going to help motivate me and keep me consistent, just like I ask of you guys. So, start out the update with my macronutrients. What are my macros? This is a question I've gotten from numerous clients, and currently my macros are in between 90 and 100 grams of fat per day, 400 to 425 grams of carbohydrates per day, and in between 225 and 235 grams of protein per day. And I've been eating about 4 meals with like 1 smaller snack at night. So far, my weight, eating those macronutrients has shifted. So this morning I weighed in at 200.8 pounds. That's higher than I'm used to. I've been used to floating, right around the 196 area, but I haven't checked my weight for about 2 weeks. So I'm thinking that it may just be a fluid imbalance, but I'll try to get my fluids back up to where they typically are, because I definitely know I haven't been getting enough water in. So I'm going to adjust my fluid intake, and hopefully within the next couple of days I can get my weight back down to 200. So that just goes to show a lot of you guys out there that I have the same issues that you guys have, as far as weight goes. And even hitting my macros, I've noticed that it's a lot easier if you can provide yourself with like a cushion, so kind of like a range. That's why I say on my plan that I will allow you like a 5-gram differential in all of your macros. And I also tell a lot of you that I'm not necessarily looking for you to be perfect right on the number. I'd rather you be a couple to 5 grams off, but be consistently a couple to 5 grams off. That's okay with me. I'm fine with that. I think that is far more attainable than being surgical, calculating your macros. Because if you're always trying to get 200 grams of protein in per day, and if you get 201, you feel like a failure, that's causing stress on you. And I don't want to see any kind of stress on you. I want this to be as easy on you as possible, so that again you can maintain doing something like this, calculating your macronutrients for as long as you want, for the rest of your life if you so choose to. Because calculating your macronutrients, any goal that you set forth, you can accomplish as long as you're calculating your macronutrients. And this is not true for someone who doesn't calculate their food, who has absolutely no idea what they're putting into their mouth, or how many calories are in this, or how many carbs are in this, or fats, or proteins. Or, mind you, the end-all be-all, how many macros are you getting in at the end of the day? A lot of people have no idea, what their macronutrients are, or what their macronutrients should be to maintain optimal health. So, I just want to say, all you guys, the clients out there, all you guys doing an awesome job. Keep it up. I know it can be challenging at times, but again, I'm just looking for consistency, and just got to keep on pushing forward. All right. As far as training goes, my training has been going pretty well. I've made some fairly substantial gains in strength over the last couple of months. A couple big highlights. I was able to conventional deadlift 515, which is a personal record for me, and I was able to bench press 325 pounds, which is a 30-pound personal record for me since I started bodybuilding. The most I've been able to bench press since I started bodybuilding was 295. So, like I said, huge PR for me. and it'll definitely help pad my numbers in powerlifting. Speaking of powerlifting, I most likely will be looking into competing in a competition probably like 2014. Me and a friend of mine, Nicholas Gonzalez, we were actually talking about doing a meet together. I'd also like to get a couple of my other friends into a meet, and just have my IFBA pro debut in 2015. I'm going to take some time and just really, focus on my family, make sure that I can be the best family man that I can be, optimize my business, optimize my training, and really, try to bring a brand new person to the stage come 2015. I'm still relatively young for the sport of natural bodybuilding. I'm 27 years old, so I know I still have a lot more time under my belt to really try to improve my physique, which I'm going to need it, because after watching the 2013 Norton Cup, wow, those guys, they all look phenomenal. I mean, everybody, I'd probably say everybody in the top 10 had strided glutes. Every class. It was crazy. And really what separates you when you're all that conditioned, that just set a fire under me to train even harder, because I know what I'm up against. And these guys are not playing around. These guys are coming in extremely lean, and just with perfect symmetry, muscle bellies and everything. When you get to that level, genetics do start to play a role, because when everybody is necessarily, like let's say, as equally lean, what separates you? A lot of the time it boils down to genetic structure. So those are my goals. That's my update. Like I said, I'm going to try to follow up with you guys. Hopefully every couple of weeks I'll try to put out a new video, because it'll help hold me accountable as well. Just like I hold you guys accountable, this will help hold me accountable so that I can check in with you guys. And I just want to say thank you very much to all of my clients out there, all you guys who have installed your trust in me to help better you. You guys motivate me to just continue to push. So thank you guys very much. At the end of this video, I have put in some training footage of myself, Layne, my wife, and Isabel. Me and my family traveled to Tampa on Friday to go meet up with Layne and Isabel Norton and A.B. Robert, and we got in a good training session over at Powerhouse.
Come on, Will. Come on. Come on. Oh, you use straps? Not natty.
Shh. You like the straps. You know these straps?
And especially for low bar.
Use this Beats by Dre headphones. Not natty.
Wait a minute, you squat in a t-shirt, not natty.
Not natty. Hat, not natty.
Where's that chalk go?
Has baby, not natty.
Not Natty. Grows entire human inside of herself. Not Natty. Let's go, T. Just recording. All my not Natty talks on there. What? Huh?
Let's go.
Let's go, T. Did you develop for it?
Step. Good.
Big breath.
Up.
Oh my God.
Again. Chest up.
Just a